everyone, this is Sam. Sorry if this is a little bit windy or you can't really hear me that well. I don't have to get to exercise that much, so I just went for a little run and I decided that I should probably make this video just kind of, while I can. Again, my name is Sam. I am not from here, originally born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts with my two younger brothers. I moved out here in June, so I'm coming up like 7 months now or so. It's my second semester at UH West Oahu. I'm really excited to be back. This is the second English course that I'm taking, but the first one online, so we'll see how that goes. I've taken other online courses, but they're more of like math classes where you can just kind of do the problems and submit them. So it's sort of cool to do this video response every week. Sorry if I'm awkward too. I talk a lot, but not really not myself. So anyways, so I was born and raised in Boston, two younger brothers, really cute lab pit mix. Her name's Layla. I moved out here because I wanted to finish up my undergrad. I went to school in Vermont for 2.5 years at the University of Vermont, where I majored in environmental studies with a concentration in food, land, and community. And I decided I needed a little time off, so my second semester junior year, I moved up to the Big Island and did a program called WWOOFing. It's when you work on an organic farm and they basically house and feed you, and then you, in return, do work for them. So I did that for the spring semester of 2015, and then I moved back to Vermont, where I decided I didn't really want to be there anymore, and I kind of wanted to expand my knowledge of the Hawaiian culture. Sorry if it's windy. So I decided to transfer it here, and then I found the program Sustainable Community Food Systems at UH West. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. It's really exciting. It's a lot of work, but I'm excited to be here. Oh, there's some wind. Sorry, guys. And let's see if I can turn around. And so that's what I'm doing outside of school. I work at Monkey Pod Kitchen in Ko'olina. I also am interning at Ma'u Farms over in Waianae. So that is a lot of fun. I'm really interested in sort of reconnecting to traditional foodways here in Hawaii, but also, for my own community at home, sort of how to get back into growing your own food or sourcing your food locally and sustainable, especially with sort of everything that's happening with our climate. We really need to kind of refocus on what we've learned and what years before us, generations before us, have sustained on for hundreds of years. So there's that. Outside of school, I farm for fun, and I like to spend as much time outdoors as possible. I don't really have a lot of time between work and school and being at the farm. So when I can, I just try to relax in my downtime. I try to do yoga. I'm really trying to get back into exercising because I moved here all by myself, and so the transition hasn't been super easy. So there's that. I don't have any crazy stories, really. I'm a fun person and just no cool or crazy stories. I live in Kapolei right now with a few teachers. They all did TFA, which is pretty cool. So I've kind of gotten a cool network of educators around the island, which is nice. What am I expecting from this course? I'm taking it because, one, it's a requirement, but I also, a lot of my courses are writing intensive, so it'll be a good way to sort of practice that and get better at writing. And then, doing that through the American Dream, I think that there's a lot of discussion around that, and I think everyone's idea kind of is different, but the same. I don't know. The American Dream, I think, is a very sort of Western way of thinking, and I don't necessarily think that the American dream should be the dream for all. I think that there's a lot of ways that we can take parts of it and really use that as a model for a productive and effective society. But I also, sorry if it's windy again, but I also think that there are a lot of parts that are warped and sort of corrupted and don't really look at what is actually meaningful. So I'm excited to sort of dive a little bit more into that because we are all here living in America. It's something that, isn't just from the early 40s or 50s or 60s, So it'll be cool to be able to translate the American dream and see how that's reflected in our society today, and kind of how we can use that to create a society that we want. Because our time is now, and it's really it's up to us. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents. I'm running a little over 5 minutes now, so I will let you guys go. But it was nice to introduce myself. I was going to say meet you guys, but I haven't met anyone, so it was really nice to introduce myself. And I look forward to working with you over the semester. Thanks.